Hey family, this is Robin, Apex Healing Tarot 777. We're going to do a quick September career check-in for y'all. A lot of you are making good choices for your life, wanting to make good choices. So we're going to um, see what your spirit team has to say. So we're going to have a choice. You're going to have a choice of 3 pals. I don't have any oh, I guess I can put objects for this. This going this is going to be for pal 1. This is pal 2. And this one is pal 3. So take a moment, choose your pal, and I see y'all on the other side. Hi, pal 1. This is your pal, so let's get to it. Let's find out what you have to look forward to in your career. Now, before I got started, I heard the song. It's an old school song. It goes like, the ghetto, talking about the ghetto, the ghetto. So maybe some of y'all are made it out of that environment, of the ghetto, used to live in the ghetto, the projects. Started from the bottom, now you're here. That's significant. So let's find out. So what does pile 1 have to look forward to in their career? We got independence. We have spiritual work, and it is in reverse. We have good future, practical in reverse, good news. So let's just start with this. So a lot of you have had to do things on your own throughout your life, right? You had to figure stuff out, how to manage money. Maybe some of y'all lost a lot of money, but now you're doing things differently. A lot of you do not want to depend on others. You may be hyper independent. You may be looking at starting a business, or you may want to find a job where you work solo or something like that, because you thrive in independence. I'm hearing you could be a Sagittarius, fire sign. Yeah. It excites you. It's like you could be more creative. You can be freer if you don't have someone looking down your throat every minute. I'm seeing a picture of a call center. You know how everyone has their cubicles. Maybe some of you worked in some type of call center, some type of factory job. But your soul, your spirit is free, right? Spiritual work in reverse. It says, open your heart to spiritual career and heal the human heart. There's something about healing is significant, about you making, like I said at the beginning, you making better choices. A lot of you don't realize that you are light workers, that you do have ultimately your path is going to lead you to be a spiritual, like have a career in spiritual work. And that can be like selling herbs, selling your old products, I don't know, starting a channel, something like that. You are meant to, your message is clear. You are meant to be an example for others. You're receiving some type of good news next month. No, this month, September, this September 1st. And this is a timeless reading as well. But you're going to receive some type of letter, communication. I don't know if it's going to come in the mail. You see she's holding the letter. You may find that you are accepted in some type of training program, or you got some type of promotion, or maybe your PTO was approved, your time off, your vacation time, or maybe you're relocating to another area and you found out your transfer was approved. It's something that is pivotal in September that is going to change your circumstances around your career. And we have practical in reverse. Even though it may not seem like practical, or I'm hearing it may be different, it's going to lead you to a brighter future. So it's something is involved with you taking a risk. When you receive the news, you just need to go for it and don't think about it. Because a lot of times we can talk ourselves out of things. And a lot of times we let other people like talk us out of things as well. It's something about your home environment. It may seem unpractical that you want to do your own thing. Maybe you want to start a business and your family is like, look, we don't have the money to start no business right now, or something like that. You may get some resistance in what this good news is. It may be good news to you, but you may have to sell it to a family member or someone who may be, you're going to have to convince somebody that it's the right thing to do, that it's going to lead to a good future, a good path, the sun. It's happiness, joy, a sense of knowing where you're going. The waters are calm. You're not going to have, it's not going to be challenging. You're not going to have to face things, go through an uphill battle, because you have done that. Yeah, you have done that. Let's find out more. For pile 1, what's happening in your career? Ten of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups, and the Tower. Yeah, this Tower is here. This Tower is going to change. It's going to shake things up. A big opportunity is going to head in your way, and it's going to, like, I don't know how it's going to appear. Like I said, some people are going to like it and some people aren't. It's going to shake up the status quo, and it's going to, like I said, it's going to change is scary, and it's going to require you to have purpose. Power 1. Big opportunities here. I see opportunity twice on this card. And we have good news and we have good future. And it's all going to be surrounding your independence. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. So there's something that you're going to break away from. Maybe it's an idea. Maybe you have to go solo, like I said, on something. on an idea, or you're going to find that perfect job opportunity. And it's going to, you're going to be so happy. It's like the Ace of Cups is about, oh, emotion, celebration, a fresh start. Maybe some of y'all are going to find out you're pregnant, or you're going to get in a new relationship. I don't know. But it has to do with your emotions. And we have 10 of Wands in reverse. You're releasing a lot of baggage. Whatever this good news is, it's going to relieve a lot of stress. Because you could have been someone who a lot of people depend on you. And now you're breaking away. You're saying, look, you need to pay that bill this month, or you need to start paying this, or you need to start being more independent. I'm hearing, and not let others leech off you. So that's significant for someone. Saying no is a complete sentence. Yeah, you can't do everything by yourself. And with when I'm saying you can't do everything by yourself is you're going to find people, supportive people to help you, not the leeches, not the ones who want to be comfortable. Like I said, when you have this good news, some people are not going to like it because it's going to require them to do the work themselves. Maybe get a job or something. But whatever it is, it's going to cause a lot of confusion. You're going to get a lot of revelation, like an aha moment. It's a sudden change. It's going to be quick. Let's find out what your ancestors want you to know. Wow. Watch the people and energies that surround you. Like I was saying, not everyone is for your highest good. Watch the people. Support the people who support you, who are there for you. Because not everyone in your circle is, I'm hearing, vampire, or, like I said, leeches or something like that. They want you to know it's okay if you thought you were over it, but it hits you all over again. Healing is a process. Yeah, a lot of you are healing from someone, from people who only wanted to take from you. And now you're pulling away. I'm hearing that saying, you can do bad by yourself. You're releasing the need to say yes all the time. You're releasing the need to get involved in everything, for you to be everyone's martyr, or for you to be responsible for everything. I'm hearing responsible for the cookout or get-togethers or something. They're going to have to do it. Somebody else going to have to do it, because this year you releasing that stress. You're saying no. Because the people who want to come to the cookout, they don't bring nothing and want to take like 10 plates home. Something like that. Let's find out what this is. We have the Queen, successful and fulfilled. You're in your feminine energy. You're energetic. You're ready to go. That's why I said the Sagittarius or the fire signs. Your passion is lit. You like on go. You're gonna be ready to take this new opportunity. Power one knows how to focus on their dreams and goals. You could be a bit are perfectionists, you're driven, and you're sure of yourself. So those are some of the characteristics that may confirm that this is your pal. Be like, yeah, you're ready to go. You're successful. You gain some type of success, and you feel like you have enough knowledge, enough, I'm hearing wherewithal, enough peace, enough confidence to break away from the fray. So yeah. Then we have without agenda. Pure love and everything you have dreamed will happen when you are ready to give love without expecting anything in return. True givers receive. Yeah. Spirit wants you to continue, even though you're healing, even though you know the cycle of healing is not linear. It's ups and downs, back and forth. We take 10 steps forward, and then a thought hits us, and then we're like back to square one. So be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself if you are breaking away, especially financially, from someone, or you're like cutting someone off, because you gave Pile One without an agenda. And what you're getting, you're going to get back tenfold. That's how energy works. And you may find someone who matches your fly, or yeah, is on the same wavelength as you. Two independent people who went through a similar experience are coming together. And maybe y'all are meant to start a spiritual business, or heal the human heart, or yeah, take it as it fits. But when you give without any expectations, that's the best way to give. You don't want no loud giving. You don't want every time you go, you see those stories of people every time they give something away, or do something good, there's a camera in front of them. No, you give to people. You give them a couple of dollars, or you help people out without expecting anything in return, because that's just the kind of person you are. So yeah, let's get a final message from Spirit, and then we'll close it out. Final message for Spirit, for their career, from Spirit, for Pile One. What advice do you want to give them in September? If you're feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it's in a relationship, a job, or just a situation, ask yourself, what is stopping me from leaving? Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it is the right step to take. Be brave. We are right beside you. So the universe supports you in whatever direction you're going to go in. If you feel like you're pulled to break away, then do it. They're right with you. They got your back. Okay, Pile One, that is your reading. I hope this helped you in some way. And like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Hi, Pile Two. Let's get into your reading. If you pick this pile, this is your reading. Let's find out what you have to look forward to in regards to your career in the month of September. Remember, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you watch this video, there's a message in it for you. So, I got a song for pile 1, and your message is, I'm hearing, it was a commercial. It was called 877 Cash Now, J.G. Wentworth. And I can't remember, there was some type of representation. So I don't know if you're in a court case, or you got in the accident, or you're waiting for some type of settlement or some type of verdict. Yeah, that may be significant for somebody. All right. So let's find out what's happening to pile 2's career. Spirit, let's clear the energy. Okay, pile 2. Success in reverse. Expression. Then we have disillusionment. Culpable girl. Social problems. So let's start with this expression. Open your heart and connect with others. Express your creative side. So a lot of you, I get, you hold stuff in. And when you let it out, it can be forceful. You may offend a lot of people. And people's feelings get hurt. And what you're conveying may come across in a negative light, a negative way. A lot of you aren't very trusting, and you want to make, like I said in the beginning of this video, I talked about making good choices. You're on the right path. You want to do things different in your career, and this is the moment. Spirit says, express yourself, speak up. There's something that you need to say. Don't think that your advice or your input is not needed, because it is. Or if someone is picking on you or being unfair in the workplace, then speak up. Express your creative self. There's a lot of you that maybe work a lot, and your creative side or your passions are, you don't have time for them. But there's an imbalance there. There's an imbalance there because we have success in reverse. Choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties, you're on the right track. So it's in reverse. So that means you may be veering, going off in the wrong direction, and how you're expressing yourself. Or maybe you're like the loner. You don't want to be bothered with anybody at work because you don't trust them. And just from this spread, we have delusionment, culpable girl, and social problems. Yeah, a lot of you feel like people don't, I'm hearing, agree or understand you. You have had a lot of like disagreements, arguments. That didn't lead to success. It's like when when you hear that saying, when I go low, or when people go low, you go high. No, you go lower. You go lower, pile 2. You take it there. If people want to try you, you just the right one. So Spirit wants you to, kind of temper that. Think before you speak. um, and explore that passion. I think I'm feeling a sense of frustration, uh, something, maybe, yeah, your job, you just hate it there. You just don't like it, but you have to make money. I mean, that's the reality of it. It's not something that aligns with your spirit. It's not something that there may be a lot of gossip, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of backbiting in your where you work, and you just choose not to get involved with it. You just go home and come to work. You don't, yeah, yeah, go to work, come home. You don't even entertain people because you know how they are. So maybe you are encouraged to seek a career or something, an outlet. If you can't leave your job, just find something when you're not at work, even if you don't have that much time, something that makes you happy. And that'll kind of balance that energy out, that angriness, that feeling that you're all alone. Maybe you're having problems with your partner, your spouse, your significant other in love. Yeah, maybe you found out someone was unfaithful, and yeah, and that is like having an effect on your job, your career. The spirits is saying maybe you need to find out why you're in a relationship, or what's the purpose of a relationship. You're questioning that right now. Hmm. And then we have culpable girl. Now, I don't know. This girl looks kind of sneaky right here. So, uh, culpable girl, naive. I don't know. I'm hearing love triangle. I don't know. Take that as it fits. It's not for everybody, but yeah, people may see you as naive, or that you need to be careful about, yeah, you need to be careful about people and their motives, right? Don't be careless in making decisions. Don't get involved, Lord. And we all do it because I done did it. Don't get involved with people at work because it's going to blow up and ain't going to be right. And if something happens at work and you get involved with someone, and if you did, and you have to, and if stuff don't work out, you still have to work with this person. You still got to look them in the eye. So I'm hearing, what's that saying? I can't remember. Don't shit where you sleep, something like that. If that's the saying, I don't know if that's it, but something like that, because it's going to cause problems, social problems with friends and family, or yeah, it's just going to create a big issue. Social functions, especially at work. If you got involved with somebody at work, or you're involved with somebody at work, and say you didn't know they were married, and they bring their wife, or they bring their husband, or they bring their significant other, and y'all go to the Christmas party or something, and yeah, it's just awkward. Spirit says, that's why I said be kind, because you could just make the event terrible for everybody. Don't let low vibrational energies drag you down. have grace, have dignity. Know that the wrongs will be made right, especially if someone took advantage of your kindness, took your kindness for weakness. I don't know why I went there. Okay, let's find out. How to good career. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. Balancing, multitasking. You may feel like you're doing things on your own or juggling a lot, have a lot of responsibilities, and the people that you have in your life that you may not be able to depend on, or something happen that you're having to depend on yourself. You're going back and forth on what to do, especially, like I said, if it's involved in a love situation, especially if it's involved with a love situation at work. Work-life balance, balancing work life, knowing that you can't do everything on your own, asking for help, expressing yourself, connecting with others. Making good financial decisions. That's going to lead to success. We have 7 of Cups here. A lot of you could be stuck in, I'm hearing, analysis paralysis. Trying to figure out, well, which way do I go? What do I do? Worrying. The more choices you have, the more confused you get. Nine of Cups here is about wish fulfillment, happiness, emotional stability, satisfaction. There's something that you are going back and forth on regarding your career, and you have options. Spirit says dream bigger. You may need to leave a workplace if it's not providing you what you need. Maybe you may have outgrown that environment, and you need to find, like I said, somewhere that speaks to your spirit and doesn't speak against it. Like the moment you hit the parking lot, you just, it just saps all your soul. Like you lose your soul. You just don't want to go in. But some type of, if something didn't work out, Pal 2, it was because it was divine intervention. Your rejection is God's protection. And especially if you were let go from a job, or yeah. Like I said, a lawsuit or something like that, a settlement or something. You're going to come out fine on the other side. You're going to be, your emotions are going to be more stable. We're not going to be all over the place. It's going to be satisfied. So Spirit is saying, go out there and don't think you got to stay stuck in a job for the rest of your life, a certain job. Maybe, I know it's hard nowadays, so, but if Spirit and your ancestors have your back, ask them for help. Ask them to make opportunities open and available to you. There's a partnership. You don't have to do everything all by yourself. Tell them you want to, this is what I want. Be intentional in telling your the ancestors, your clean ancestors, the ancestors who want to help you. Tell them this is what you want. You're not happy in your job, and you want to find a opportunity that's more aligned with your path, with success. Maybe you need a higher paying job. This job, you can only work so far. There's no career progression in it. Tell them what you need, and then you meet them halfway. You do the work as well. You do the research. You talk to people, connect with others. That's why it says connect with others, network. Let's find out what your ancestors want you to know. We are celebrating your success along the way. So yeah, they are celebrating with you. The wins, the highs, the lows. Even though you think something is not a success, it's going to turn out great for you. You are so much closer than you think. Keep going. Confirmation. Keep going. Don't stop. Show them what you made of, pal, too. Don't give up. Then we have, dark-hearted and jealous. Takes no crap. You want them on your side. These are some, like, confirmation of things of your personality or someone you know, or so take it as it fits. We have mean, tyrant, someone to avoid, strong and self-assured. Yeah, maybe people are intimidated by you. They're intimidated by you because you don't want to, for some of you, you don't want to participate in the office politics, right? You don't care. You, like you say, you just go home and go to work and go home. It's not a part of your job description to socialize with people because you know you can't trust them anyway. Someone may be very dark-hearted and jealous at your job and will try to sabotage you. That's why Spirit says, if you get that urge, it's time to go. It's time to go. Someone will never understand, will always try to implant their emotions, implant their what is it? Man, ways of being, or that's not the word that I want. Implant their issues, their problems, their thought patterns, something like that. They want you to think how they think. And if you don't think how they think, then you're the enemy, basically. Do it your way. You were never meant to fit in. Wow, confirmation. You were born to be a wild and free force of nature, here to build new and better worlds. Allow yourself to go and do that. Thank you, Spirit. There's a portal. There is a portal open for you, Pal 2. Are you going to go through it? Or are you going to keep accepting less than you deserve? You are unique. You are wonderfully made. And don't ever let someone tell you that you're not. You don't go along with the status quo. And that's perfectly fine. And you may have a boss or a supervisor who takes that out on you, who doesn't understand you. So yeah. Let's get advice for pile 2, and then we'll close it out. Spirit, what do you have? What advice do you have for pile 2 regarding their career in September? Advice for pile 2. Career in September, Spirit. Keep shaking the table. Advice for pile 2. Y'all have 2. Let's read them. It says, try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. Concentrate on the here and now and enjoy every moment for what it is. You are creating new memories. And what is meant for you won't pass you by. You will never have to force something that is truly meant to be. Trust in the perfection of divine timing and allow your life to unfold as it should. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. And that's in your career, outside of career, just let it flow. All right, that is your reading, pile 2. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped you. If it did, please like, please comment, please subscribe. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 3. If you picked this pile, this is your reading about what you have to look forward to during the month of September, or whenever you watch this video regarding your career. So pile 2 had some of their careers spill out into their personal life. So we're going to find out what your pile has to say. Before we get started, we're going to clear the energy. And everyone had a song, and your song or your message is, I heard that song. What is that? You're doing it my way, or having it my way. Something like that. Yeah, so take it as it fits. It's a song like, you're doing it my way, or it's something about my way. Maybe it's going to relate. Let's see. What does pile 3 have to look forward to in their career? Perfect fit and power. Ooh, nice. Thwarted plans, person in charge, escape from a deceitful woman. Pile 3, I'm hearing you are at a pivotal point in your life where you have all the skills, you have all the training. You are meant to either be a supervisor, be in management. I'm hearing you have very I heard influential thinking, thought leader. You think different than management. You have ideas. You have great ideas. You may be an informal leader in your job. Even though you may not be a leader, even though you may not have a title, people come to you for advice. They come to you when they need to get things done. So Spirit is saying it's time for you to stop playing yourself small and to walk into your power. You have the power to take control of your life, your career, and your finances. Focus on your needs. A lot of you focus on what everybody else wants. You cater to a lot of people. You cater to others. You want to make sure the team is good. The team is good. You're very supportive. You're very nurturing, very caring. I'm hearing if someone like calls off, you're the first one who volunteers to pick up the extra hours or something. And while that is good, I'm hearing you've worked a lot of overtime. There's something that you may need to develop, a skill or something. If you want to go to the next level, you have to put yourself first. You have to ask for the raise. You are the perfect fit in whatever you want to go in. You are whatever you want to do, Pile 3, you can do it. You will do it. You are meant to be in charge. You are a natural leader. You may be trying to find the ideal job, a job that fits your like flexibility, like where you have a good work-life balance, where you can take the kids to school before you have to go to work, or you can find somebody to take the kids to school, or you can like if your children have an emergency at school, you're able to get off and attend to that. It's something about that. Finding the right path, the right fit with the soul. Your soul is speaking, your soul is saying. If your soul is saying you need to expand, then do it, because you're not going to be happy where you're at during the month of September or any month. If you're not happy, if you can't express yourself. Because other people see you as a leader, especially if they come to you for answers. They see you as a leader. But you may not see yourself as that. Oh, person in charge. Escape from a deceitful woman. So I don't know if you have a woman supervisor who's deceitful, who's someone who's dishonest that you got away from, or someone has lost control of you. The power and control. You took your power back in a career situation, a job. Maybe this was a supervisor or a leader, someone that was over you. And maybe you've moved up, or you are being encouraged to apply for open positions, for management positions, so this person will not have control over you. Wherever you are safe. And there is a woman, Spirit wants you to know, there's a woman in your life who is not good for you. So take it as it fits. Person in charge. It's like you're battling for some type of dominance of being in charge, or someone is threatened by your existence, or I don't know. But this leader looks nice. This leader looks good. Yeah, it's time for you to take your ideas to your boss. You may have to meet with some type of authority figure. And someone may want to support you. Someone in your job, you're going to have someone who wants to support you. Someone who sees what you're doing, who sees the leadership qualities in you. A mentor, a guide, even though it may not be your immediate supervisor. They want to help you out. And you know who that is. And someone tried to make things hard for you because we have thwarted plans here. Someone tried to intentionally put a monkey wrench in your plans. So I would keep my ambitions to myself, because you know how people talk around the office. If you do want to move up, or you are thinking of moving out of a situation or a job, Spirit is saying if you have something in the month of September could get in the way of the plans that you have, like outside of work, fun and games or something. If you are invited out, Spirit says it may be good to just cancel. That's a other note. That's outside of, or if you have to meet up with someone, or if a coworker wants to meet up with you, they may be only wanting to meet up with you to get information. By someone who wants to find out what you're doing. Someone wants to pick your brain. They see you as a threat. They see your knowledge. They see your people trust you, and they may feel threatened by that. But you are the perfect fit. Whatever your soul is led to do, do it. Let's find out. Wow, we got 5 of Swords, the Strength, and the 6 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Sneakiness, fighting back. Someone wants to win at all costs. And I don't know who this is. You know. Someone is on a power trip at your job. That's what I just heard. Spirit says you need to stand up for yourself. Don't engage. Someone is maybe trying to bait you to argue with them so they can write you up. Something like that. I remember. Yeah, in the military, that was a thing. That was a thing. Very aggressive person. Very aggressive. Someone thinks you're stealing their crown, and they are threatened by it. This person will go through any lengths to keep the power that they have over wherever you work at. And you can feel it in your spirit, and you know what's happening. We have strength here. It's been rocky for you. You had to keep your mouth shut. You had to look at the bigger picture. You had to tame that beast inside of you because you wanted to pop off. But the good thing about it here is either you have a spirit, someone in a spirit who's helping you with this issue, ask for help, or you have someone physically at your job who wants to help you. Spirit wants you to be fearless. Stay fearless. Don't be intimidated, because we always have messed up bosses. I mean, I had one so bad, I felt like she had a personal vendetta against me. I'm like, what? Do you wake up trying to make my life miserable? I'm like, damn, that sucks for you. You must be so miserable inside that it makes you happy to have some sort of power over me. But she didn't last long. They moved her out. So maybe whoever this is who's on a power trip, maybe she got fired, or she wasn't good with the team. She didn't invoke teamwork. She invoked fear. Like, I'm in charge. You have to listen to what I say. And just my personality, that didn't work. That didn't work with me. So 6 of Swords in reverse. You may want to move on, but you may not be able to at this time. You may be stuck in a situation, making the best out of it until you get that opportunity. So Spirit says, be patient with yourself. There may be some type of delay. Maybe you've, I don't know, accepted a job and now you hate it. And now you have to stay like during the probation period or something like that before you find something else. It's been a rough transition, but you'll overcome it because you're brave, you're courageous. You will get over it just like I got over it. Even though it stressed me out, even though I got a bad, report or a bad review, in the big scheme of things, it didn't affect my career in the whole picture, in the bigger picture. But that's not what you think when you're in it. And other people saw it too. So I don't know if it's some type of discrimination or something going on, but yeah. Spirit says, keep going. You can do this. You're being tested. Keep doing the work. Wrap it up. You may feel discouraged. It's not the time to give up. Just like I didn't give up, I wanted to give up. It's not the time, Pile 3. This is just a moment in your story. A moment, a chapter in the book of life is not the whole chapter. You're going to look back on this and say you survived this, and you're going to be a better leader because you're going to this is going to be a reference point, because you know that this is not the type of leader you want to be. We learn from bad leaders and we learn from good leaders as well. What's your ancestors want you to say? Want you to know. We are hugging and letting you know that we are here for you. We know things have been hard. Wow. That sums it up. I don't have nothing to say. They're there. It's time to forgive. Forgiveness can help you heal. Yeah. You carry a lot of animosity, anger, like just disdain for this person. But the only person that it poisons is yourself, right? If we hold on to all that rage, that confusion, that not understanding why this is happening to you. forgiveness. And it comes, and it's easier said than done, because when I was in it, the last thing I wanted to do is forgive. But I had to. Spirit will work things out. Like I said, she was moved. Within a year, she didn't have that position, because there's someone bigger watching over the whole situation, and everything is going to work out fine. Even though you may be delayed, even though you may not be able to leave. Like, I was in the military. It's not like I could leave. I had to take it. So forgive, heal, and open up your heart. Don't let this experience close your heart. Because when you close your heart, your blessings don't flow. The new opportunities won't come to you. Keep going. Don't give up. Spirit says it's not the time. And we have no debate. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are valuable regardless of your circumstances. You always have been and always will be, and it's not up for debate. Believe in yourself. Believe that you have the power. You are powerful. No matter how much people try to strip you of that power, because they see something in you and they're threatened by it, Pile 3. They see a leader in you. And that's their problem, not yours. Spirit says it's no debate. You don't have to compare yourself to others. You stand strong in who you are, regardless of what's happening around you, the chaos, the confusion, anything. Remember, you always have been great, and you will continue to be great. All right, Pile 3, let's get a message from Spirit. Then we'll close it out. Okay, Spirit, Ancestors. Can we get a message for Pile 3 regarding their career in September? Can we get a message? Pile 3 regarding their career in September. Finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on. Focus on. Okay, Spirit. Don't worry. Everything you've been waiting for, it's on its way. Progress is being made, even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. Trust the process. And then I'll take this one. If people are gossiping about you or spreading rumors, don't fall for it. No one is worth lowering your vibration for. Let it move through you. See it for what it is, which is a reflection of their pain rather than the result of your actions. It's not their problem, it's yours. Let them have all that baggage by themselves. You detach from it emotionally. All right, Pile 3, I wish you luck and peace and light. I hope this helped you in some way. If it did, please comment, please like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.